Gamers! How's it going, everyone? We are back with more Steel Rising today. I am thinking that we are going to finish it today. Hopefully. We'll see. We will see, but Nexios, welcome back. We haven't seen you for a couple days. Was a little concerned for a second there. All right, yeah, that's right. Last time we finished up with the Executioner here. Also, thank you to everybody who subscribed after seeing the short, perhaps. Really helps me out. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, 2,500 views, 30 likes or so. Like, thank you. Thank you so much for the support on that video, so. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We finished right after defeating the Executioner here in the Bastille. Monsieur Vaucanson.
Monsieur.
C'est toi? Oh, that was Athénaïs, mon enfant.
I mean, he's just laying on the ground there. It's kind of nice. At least he's not chained up, right?
They did it. They did it. They've turned my sweet daughter into a cold machine.
It's all right. Stay calm.
Well, Ludia, what has Cagliostro told you? Has he sent you to put me out of my misery?
So it sounds like she was an actual person.
Let me help you.
Turned automat
No point.
somehow.
I'm burning with fever, and I'm already short of breath. Death lurks around every corner in this prison. I couldn't escape it. I'm not long for this world.
No, you can't.
She is very concerned as well about
Slaughtering men, women, and children.
him dying, so.
Monsieur, only you can undo.
What I have done, the miracles I performed, the wonders I gave to this kingdom, it was nothing but vanity.
Say it ain't so.
My eyes to it for so long. Mesmer.
Mesmer? What?
Snatched
Shadow of the Air Tree? What?
breast like water from a well. I should have set fire to the workshop. I should have melted my creations.
It's not too late to stop the massacre.
I don't have the strength. You must.
A lot of people already died. It may be too late.
Speak, Monsieur. Say something, enfant.
You must stop them. The king and his loathsome henchman Cagliostro, the master of the machines. He gives them their orders. He must be silenced at all costs.
So,
Take my
if I'm correct, because I don't have the DLC, there's only 2 Titans left. And I believe that one of them is completely optional. We might be able to...
Father.
No, my pauvre enfant.
We might be able to do both of them.
No more than you are, Athénaïs.
I've heard the final
That contain
mission map, which I believe it should be at Versailles. The Versailles Palace. I believe that is the final map. I've heard it's huge. Like, it's going to take forever to get to the final boss.
in the name of what is left of her in you. In the name of her love for you. I beg you,
But the other one,
free her from
optional,
purgatory, our enemies.
Orpheus, I believe it's called.
I will grant your wish, Monsieur.
Do you realize what
We have to go back to
Are you ready to make
this Saint-Child mansion or whatever. Basically where we started, I think. When we escaped. That's only after we do a couple of side missions, but using the compass, we can probably just dash through.
darling face of
Probably a lot of fetch quests.
much petite? You must set her free. Bring her back into the light. The light.
monsieur.
Did Volcason just
Monsieur.
die? You know, it was really unclear. No. Ooh, hello. Another memory. Probably Cagliostro approaching from behind.
No! Papa! Have you lost your mind?
Bon sang, my daughter, will you never listen? This machine belongs to the king now, vous le savez. There's nothing I can do about it.
Did he also order you to torture her?
So the daughter's soul got infused into Aegis? Question mark?
And you obey him just like that?
That's enough, Athenais. Let me work. And from now on, I forbid you from coming in here without my permission.
Ugh! You're no better than your master, Papa!
Alrighty. Gonna have to try and remember the controls just a little bit here. Back in the sewers once again. The tough life being an automat. Scurrying around like a rat in the sewers. Oh, we're totally supposed to hook onto something there. Oof, the camera is not well suited for that, but oh well.
I can use this boat to reach the Seine. As soon as I am on dry land, I shall return to the Cordelier convent.
I almost ran straight into the water. Luxembourg. Nts. Whoa, did we get beat up? I feel like we're missing like a pant leg on one side. Or is that just our grip?
I come bearing sad tidings. Monsieur de Vaucanson has passed away. I was present for his last breath in his cell at the Bastille.
Juste ciel. Requiescat in pace.
Mon Dieu, it is a cruel fate. That is.
Sorry, that sounded really funny. It being Latin for probably rest in peace, right? From Abbe Glegoire. The way he said it made me think of.
Injustice.
Was he at least able to
I
tell?
think there's a TikTok where it's just like, you can't convince me that if you say
How unfortunate.
anything in Italian in a like super stereotypical American accent, it sounds like Simlish from The
Every part
Sims.
of me refuses to do so. Eugène de Vaucanson made me make a
Requesta
promise
in
that I swore to
pace.
keep. Now I have no other choice than to risk everything.
What are you thinking, Aegis?
I'm thinking of making my way to Versailles.
Eh bien, you should know that I also plan to go there.
You don't even think about it.
Ma foi. What have we got to lose? Our lives? At this point, you must admit that they're not worth much.
I agree
True,
with the
true,
Marquis'
true.
resolution. We must take into account everything that Aegis has done to foil the King's plans. The time has come for us to put ourselves at her service.
Not so fast, mon ami. Let's not rush into...
Robespierre wants to put Aegis on the throne.
We want to be part of the battle to come. Those who agree to take part in this strike will need to keep a low profile until Aegis has cleared the way. As for you, madame, I do not know what new arrangements have been made since my last visit to the Queen, but I found the area around the North Wing to be particularly empty. Here is where you should launch the attack. If fortune...
I feel like this is a trap. I feel like he's a spy of some sorts.
Petit Trianon with something to help you make your way through the gardens.
As for us, once the automats have been defeated, we will enter the palace to seize the king and the count.
Is that your plan, Monsieur le Marquis?
It is, monsieur.
We are about to take the small step that separates audacity from madness.
Are you ready to take it, madame?
Citoyen,
Obviously.
my obligations.
Been ready since day one.
It is in my very nature to honor them. I kept the promise I made to the Queen to find Monsieur de Vaucanson. I am now bound by the oath I swore before
Should-
my creator.
Should we go tell the Queen that we found him and he's dead?
Rescuing Athenais. I think also
that a
all
thing?
that remains to be done in Paris. And what's more, you demand my help to make you masters of the king.
It is a heavy burden that we place on your shoulders. But once again, we must leave it up to you.
Take your time, Aegis. A hasty decision could lead to disaster.
We will be ready for action when the time comes.
Bad ending.
Et pour le royaume!
All right, let's see. Okay. So there should be a side quest for Montmartre, and then that'll after we do that, we get to go back to Saint Cloud, I believe. All right, and then Versailles over here is the ultimate destination. But let's do this side quest for this one specifically because it allows us to take on the last. If we take on this side quest and then do the side quest for St. Cloud, then we'll have fought every single Titan. And I feel like we can really say we completed the game. Screw the other side quests. Like, they probably have something to do with... you know... a true ending of sorts, if there even is such a thing as a true ending in this game. Wasn't there, like, a really quick way to get back to the... Yeah. I thought it was just straight down, but I wasn't sure. Correspondence? Oh, okay. The castle is under attack, so... Oh, we might not even have to go to Montmartre. Blah, 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 whatever that is. This should be a trap. Perhaps. The queen... I know the queen sent us out here on orders, but I feel like she was nicer about it. This writing being like, I order you to return. Is a little different, no? Okay, here's a shortcut gate. How funny would it be if you could just... Oh my god, you might be able to. No, there's an invisible wall there. I was like, hold on. I could probably jump out into the water and then do the selenite dash to the other side. Damn it, I can't believe they thought of that. Foiled again. Nothing really back here. I think we're just gonna have to go across the broken bridge. Il est, monsieur. Okay, there's two robots on the left side behind us. Trying to orient myself. This is where we escaped from, but looks pretty different. Not only because it is nighttime, but also I don't remember being on this side particularly, I guess. Alright, that's our attack. We got to do L2 to parry. L2. Or, yeah. Parry block thing, right? Oh, that's what it was. I thought it was one of them sneaky people. How did that first hit miss? It wasn't moving. Easy. Already back into the swing of things. Okay. Oh, wait. There's a... This is probably a shortcut gate, isn't it? Yeah. I don't see the bolt on this side. Gots to be going back in the sewers. Or whatever this is. The crypt. Gondi Chapel Crypt. Oh, hello. Sneak attack, somehow. A never-ending spin. What? That hit me still? That's crazy. We have tons of these ordinary oil vials. Let's make sure we use those. Hold up. Oh no, candles. I was like, I thought the items in this game were kind of a blue, teal, green thing. We are rewarded. Just used an ordinary oil vial and got another one to replace it. Yeah. Oh, what? How did you aggro? Oh, that's another machine that wants us dead, but can't get over. I think that hit us somehow still. We got this fulmination debuff. Even though we clearly dodged it. It's... Woo! Not back into the hole. We don't need to go back into the crypt. No, thank you. Wow, that's a lot of pillars of smoke. It's like the whole countryside's on fire. More than just the palace. Oh, is this... For real? This is mini-boss? Ow. I thought I parried that. I feel like I did. That one just straight up didn't hit. Alright, hold on. Too early on that one. There we go. Easy. First try. Bismuth block. Oh. Wait, we already... An old key and a module key. I don't know what that old key is going to be for. How mysterious. Ooh. Cryptic, in a way, you could say. This dude here. I almost feel like the old key's probably just the key to, like, the gate. There we go. You can block it all you want. As soon as you drop your guard, I'm gonna blast him. That phaser's to stun. Oh, maybe... Is this all an aside? Hey, what's going on? Zach does stuff poorly. Welcome to the stream. I did find a way to combine YouTube chat and Twitch chat, so hopefully I won't have that janky mess here for too much longer. Fingers crossed. It wasn't too bad. Usually, most people are here in YouTube chat, so... Alright. Maybe the old key will open this gate. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm big braining right now. Aw, heck yeah, man! And I aggroed just one of you. Dayon, what's good? Cosplaying the French. No, if I was really trying to cosplay some French people, I'd probably have like a beret or something. Should be a baguette in the background. Although I've heard that baguettes are like losing their Frenchness, or like people are concerned that the baguette is dying or something like that. Travel to Paris. Oh, I see where we are. Okay, this is where we escaped at the very beginning. This is where we got our first boat, and we fought the first unstable fulminator or whatever. Okay. We gotta backtrack a little ways then. Hopefully not too far. If we just have to get to kind of the palace, then yeah, hopefully not too far. Face vomiting emoji. Oh, he finally aggroed on me. One down. Nice open area here. I wonder if I can get out here. Oh. I mean, it's like an ankle-high wall. You're gonna get over that bad boy. There's no point in going over there, but you know, you can. Brings a tear to my eye. Oh, hello. Little scooter thing. Where are you going, buddy? Realize that your other ones were already dead? Your pals? Your amigos? Got those dudes in the fountain, but we can just walk around them because there's literally no loot in the fountain down there. Not that I saw. I don't know. Chat, did you see anything down there? There's this guy. Yeah, sure, but I don't know if I need to be collecting module keys at this point. I mean, every little helps, right? Tesco's, but how many do we even have? Hold on. 2. I think we need at least 3 to get to like level 2. Gun dog. Gun dog. Whoa, whoa, whoa! 3 back-to-back shots? Are you kidding? That's insanity. Very little delay between them, too. I got the big crossbow man. Oh my god. I don't want to die here. This guy already gives me trouble for some reason. Jeez. Delay. Dark Souls 2 delay. Fuck me, dude. Stop. I don't understand. Come on, what is... Oh my god. Jeez. Waste like all of my oil burettes and everything right there in that moment. Trying to look for a Vestal real quick here. That's got to be a robot. That's not. Well, no, wait, that's a frog fountain. Never mind. Oh, it's flowers. Like, I was like, what's with all this blue stuff with the white behind it? Like, okay, so there's a robot there. Oh, and there's an item and a robot here. Beep. Easy takedown. No point in doing the other side, although it does seem like they aggroed. Weak, weak. We're gonna have to go through the other spot, aren't we? Because this looks like a shortcut. Oh. 'Tis not. Wow. Oh, wow. We're already at, like, the front of the palace. Did not expect that. Thingies crossed. Maybe that means that we'll, have the Titan here soon. I do still kind of want to look for a Vestal nearby, if that's possible. there's a vessel over here, right? Somewhere? That's... If we go down this way, I believe to the left should be where we fought one of the other unstable bosses, and so there should be a vessel there. I don't know if we can travel backwards like that, though. There should be a vessel just around the corner, maybe. Oh, no, it's right there. Perfect. Upgrade that durability. We got 2. Oh, we need 5 keys. There's no way we're... Yeah. I think we're in the end game here. I think we're really not going to be upgrading. Even after we defeat this Titan here. And get through all of Versailles, I believe... Like, we might get, like, another 2 levels or something like that, at most. These guys don't seem to be any stronger, which is nice. What's he doing? He aggroed and then de-aggroed so hard, it even let me try and do a sneak attack on him. Okay, one down. Thought I parried at least one of those. There we go. Alright, so, I mean, we might not even have to fight this dude. I guess we can, though. Should be fine. Immediately gets bowled over. Come on. I thought I had this parry down. There we go. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. Oh my god. Got stuck on the guard railing there. What's... Hello? Oh, they're even just standing outside.
Aegis, thank heavens you're here. We're under siege. In the courtyard, one of the king's creatures. It seems determined to destroy...
All of them are the king's creatures.
It's as if it came here for us. Here is the key to the gate. It will lead you to the courtyard. Hurry. Our lives are in your hands.
I mean, well, yeah, but... Is it this one? Over here? Blocked. Nope, apparently not. Said key to the gate near the fountains. There's a lot of fountains here, Chief. I don't know if you know that. Defeat the rampaging automat in the courtyard. What? I can't just go that way? God, this sucks. Gotta go around and to the left, maybe? Okay. Sure. This whole area must be so humid because of all these fountains. What a nightmare. One down. If we can pull this one without aggroing the other. Oh yeah. Just let him mosey on over here. Where are you going? Come back. Oh. I used an oil beer when I meant to use just a Oil vial. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. These guys got them grabs. They got the scissor hands. They could probably give us a nice low taper fade. Would be better than whatever wig we've got on right now. Alright. Château du Saint-Cloud. Is he just gonna pop up here? This seems like a very small area to be fighting him. Maybe over here? Ah, oh yeah, he's right there. For sure, for sure. Whoa! Whoa! He parried my parry of his parry. Man's thinking 3 parallel worlds ahead of us. What the hell? Okay, so we unlocked that. I think we might be able to just unlock the gate here. There is no gate. What? But it was right here. Okay. Gate is locked. I should have known they wanted us to jump in. Have it a one-way. I can't. I can't jump. I can't platform today, chat. Okay, there we go. It is kind of rampaging. It's got like a whip thing. Whip it. What is it? Oh, okay. We gotta learn its patterns here just a little bit, maybe. Easy. I missed my stamina window. Whoops. I'm so confused by this boss. What's he doing? What was that? Is like his real head is revealed now? What's he do? What damage is he doing? He looks like he should be doing static fulmination kind of thing, but all I have is frost. Okay. No, we got it. We got an achievement. We got a trophy.
My queen, don't!
Run, madame!
I was like, okay, maybe this is a cutscene to second phase.
Optimissa, that thing, it's staring at you.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Mama, was it her child of some sorts? It was rampaging, but it just wanted to come back home and see its mom.
You're safe, madame.
Mon Dieu.
What was that boss fight?
Why did this abomination attack us?
I do not know, madame.
Bon sang. Have you? The king wants us dead and has sent this unholy. His madness knows no bounds. There isn't a single, not even his wife. What fate? Oh, he would never. Fine. Play blind and deaf as long as you like, Antonia. As for me...
You're speaking to the queen like that? Come on.
One more crime. Gabrielle, no! Leave us, Aegis.
Very well, madame.
Okay. That was technically a main quest thing, the memory of the Dauphin. You have all these other side quest things. Where's the one person? Oh, yeah. Choder loaves. We were just like, yeah, should I go back for his echo? Damn, they got like full-on biographies and everything in here. That's crazy. This would have been so useful if I had like a French history class or something. Like, man, you really know your stuff. How did you do it? There's this little game called Steel Rising. Steel what? Never mind. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it. Okay, well that was a nice aside. Very brief. Only 38 minutes in to stream here. Gives us plenty of time to make sure we don't screw up at the final Titan here. If the final Titan is a breeze, like we managed to do it first try, I think there's been like maybe two. I'm gonna say two tops. There's been maybe 2 bosses this entire game that we had to do more than once. And I don't even think that they were the Titans. Okay, so the Bishop of the City was, because I didn't understand what the hell was going on. Because my parry would kind of like stun him a little bit, but it wouldn't hit him. And that's where I was getting a large part of my damage. So that took a time to then just, you know, kind of reformulate how I play the game. And I just had to like defend, basically. I'm trying to remember. So the Bishop we had to do multiple times. We might have done the Selenite twice. The Alchemist took one try. That was ridiculously easy. The Executioner took 1 try. Who else was there? The Treasure, that was a joke too. That took one try. The Centaur took 1 try as well. Once you arrive in Versailles, you will no longer be able to travel to other levels with the carriage, and you will not be able to complete any side quests in the... Yeah, that's fine with me. Creating a saved game for easier access to additional content featured. So it made a save file for me? That's kind of nice. Like, hey, this is the end here.
Here we are.
And then you can just go back.
I feel a new flame
That's nice.
burning inside me. A force that compels me to make my way into the heart of
the map is cool, but it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, and that's like the same thing with Kazan. I'm not a huge fan of chopping up the game into missions like that. I would much prefer the super long elevators of like Elden Ring, or super empty like corridors of Code Vein that kind of hide those loading screens, right, and loading zones. It doesn't really help you in navigating. I mean, it tells you where the main quest is and where the side quests are, so that's something. That's nice. But in general, no. It's just, it gives you a very vague, like, hey, this is the Versailles area. Take it or leave it. Okay. Damn, are all of these guys alive? There's no way that all of these guys are alive, yeah? Yeah, I can't lock onto any of those. Would you imagine, though? They're just, like, easily 10 of them there. Oh, destroyed that loser. What is this? Activate? The lever is broken. The lever isn't broken. You just need to push the cog back into place. Look at that. Okay, well. Yeah, this being the last level and, you know, the Royal Orpheus was super duper easy. That was a short tangent. I feel like we have afforded ourselves an opportunity to explore a little bit more. Kind of get the feeling that something's going to drop down on me. In essence of this is the end game, devs, okay? The lesser spirits we've been getting since the beginning of the game. You gotta give us something else. Oh wait, did I miss? I didn't pick up his item. There we go. Okay, this is blocked too. Clearly, I'm already missing a point where you're supposed to, like, hook onto something and get around. Probably, or that or some boxes to jump on top of. Yo, Dill Pickle! They, you know, fashionably late. There's a reason why they call it fashionably late. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I saw this earlier. I kind of saw this dented fence. Classy here. You missed it, Dill Pickle. We already defeated one of the last 2 titans in this stream. It was that fast. It was that snappy. It was insane. Oh, ruh-roh. Uh-oh. Tried Lords of the Fallen, huh? How's that going? How's that treating you? I thought you said that you had already played Lords of the Fallen. Ooh. Oh, damn it. I froze myself. That killed me? You're... Oh my god. I somehow, even though I was on top of using my endurance there, like, I dodged like 3 times and it... There's no way. There's no way. I perfectly got, or like, got a large proportion of my stamina back from, you know, doing the rapid cooling Gears of War reload. And then I dodged like 3 times, and then I had to do it again, and that froze me. Don't know how you feel about Lords of the Fallen. It's a really cool aesthetic, right? I love the aesthetic of the game. It's just wacky. Also, where did this guy go? There was a guy that we killed here, and now he's not there. He just straight up didn't spawn. Almost forgot about... Oh, gee, thanks, Nexios. Any tips on Kazan? What specifically are you struggling with in Kazan? Like the combat, the exploration. What weapon are you using as well? That's a good start, because Mimi, big spear fan, huge spear fan. Dual wield is pretty cool too. Great sword. Missed me with that. Okay, tons of dogs. That's crazy. They have the guns too. Dogs with guns. What a terrible combination. Ah! It grabbed me. Let go! Okay, easy. Now it's one-on-one. Get back here. Not so tough now, huh? The little guy with the hammer and nail. Volbano? He doesn't teleport crazy much, but the little guy. Volbano's not small. The little guy with the hammer and nail. Okay. What I would suggest for Volbano is, I don't know if you've been like brink guarding or brink dodging. I would suggest trying to dodge more for Volbano than brink guarding, because he actually inflicts a ton of like flame / ignite or whatever it is. So if you can avoid that at all costs, like that would be great, because it's just damage over time that you don't need. But if he's doing the slam attacks, like that for me was a great time. I think by that time I had a skill that like allowed me to inflict damage with brink guards. So I kind of had to put up with it, and I just would brink guard all of his combos there. Oh, Vestal. I thought this was a robot. The other one that can also teleport and looks like he's blue and white. So not the memory, not like the remnant of Volbano with the child. Are you talking about like Maluka? Maluka's pretty soon after Volbano, I think. But he doesn't teleport, he just has a really fast move.
Oh, you've come back to us. My child.
Meet him across a big bridge.
It's all right, my queen. He stopped shouting. The doctors are with him.
Let me look it up real quick. I'm gonna look up some of the bosses.
Don't worry. I'm sure that...
Oh, look! He's moving!
Azon bosses.
Son! Grâce à Dieu! We've done it!
I need bosses.
Yes, my queen, he has been saved! Praise be to the good Dr. Lemonnier!
He's blue and white?
What's going on, Governor?
Stop back, Your Majesty! Silence, everyone!
These are bonus mission bosses.
Hear my voice!
My child!
My mind be melting. It's true.
What on earth? Your Majesty, we must retreat! Leave this here! Go!
Whack.
Oh, my queen!
Blue and white, though.
Daggeras, let me...
None of the main story bosses are really blue and white. So it must be a bonus mission boss you're talking about. Mutilated Silence? Not mutilated, mutated. Mutated Silence? Maybe. Okay, that's one thing. Where do I go from here, though? Oh, up. Of course. I feel bad, Nixios. I feel like my my tips for you most of the time are just like, get good. Like... Oh, okay, we can go across this way. Dang. But where does this take us? Why would I want to be here? There's literally no... Okay, wait, hold up. Was just about to say there's no purpose. I see it. I see it, devs. Boom, 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 boom. Now there's no need to go back there. Okay, we can go this way. Soulslike 20 questions. Yeah. Yeah, if you know who it is, if you look it up, Nixios, that would really help me out. Dill Pickle, I think you chose... Not on purpose. I think you chose one of the worst classes to start with in Lords of the Fallen. But it is, no matter what you pick, it's still kind of yee. Yeah, yeah, really. Is that bad? It's almost, it reminded me a lot of when I played Demon Souls the first time. The Knight class, I was like, oh, this is just like your standard kind of basic class. And it's like, no, it's actually a terrible class. It's a bad choice because you're so heavy. Like, you can't hardly roll. Obviously, you have your shield, but I'm like, why take a little bit less damage when you could just take no damage, you know? That's why parrying is so good. In most games. Sheesh. You're only 2 hours in. It's fine. It's fine. Just restart with another. But don't pick the Pyrrhic Cultist either. The Pyrrhic Cultist is garbage. I don't care what anybody else says, because I've had other people tell me, they're like, yo, the Pyrrhic Cultist is really good once you get to like mid to late game. Don't listen to their lies. It's all a facade. It's all copium, because I looked it up. I probably still have it somewhere. I did like a tally system of every single boss and enemy in Lords of the Fallen to see what they were resistant to, like as far as magic or just like damage types and stuff. Like easily 80% of every single enemy in Lords of the Fallen is resistant to Inferno damage. And like can't be Inferno blighted or anything like that. I was like, what's the point? What's the actual point? The Spectre of Bengal. He's basically the same deal as he's the same deal as Albano, really. He's a little bit faster. He changes his timing on the combo, I think, a little bit. And then, yeah, kind of like you said, he might not do fire damage. I don't really remember. Those early streams of Kazan were kind of like a fever dream. Feels like so long ago. But he should be more or less the same. Oh, you can't play Lords of the Fallen with the girlfriend? That's sad. Because it's a lot better if you can play with somebody else. Then the game's just straight up easy for Lords of the Fallen. You guys have crazy health. Also, their poise is insane. It's out the wazoo when they do that attack. And they love doing that attack. Oh my god. Almost ran out of stamina. What did you say? What weapon you were using, Nexios? Like dual wield or spear, great sword? This is a nice little picnic area. So cute. Although, I can't imagine this has been here for very long. It's either been here for forever, but I'm surprised it still looks like this, especially with the candles still lit. Either that or it's just been recently abandoned. Whoa, the get-up attack. That's crazy. Your girlfriend chose the... your girlfriend chose one of the best. That was my second playthrough, the Exiled Stalker, or Assassin dude. So good. Like, yes, you have to upgrade both knives, but Honestly, so good. Most of the time I did a running attack, and whatever I ran into was just dead. Very good attack. Or very good class. Even though it says it's an advanced class, they lie. I literally used the same... I don't think I changed my armor at all. Didn't change my weapon at all, just kept upgrading it when I did that second playthrough with the Exiled Stalker daggers. Easy game, easy life. Picked up Alien Fireteam Elite. I think I have that. I think that was on PSN recently. I think they... PS Plus. They recently gave that away. Maybe like 2 months ago.
The Petit Trianon is at the end of this path. I cannot get to it. I'll have to enter the labyrinth.
Ugh, labyrinth. Yeah, I haven't played Alien Fireteam Elite yet, but probably get to it eventually. I will say, I know you were excited, Dill Pickle, about Schedule 1. My brother picked up Schedule 1 for me and him. So we've been playing. We've been building our drug empire in this game. It's kind of fun. I kind of like the... I love being the Indian dealer or whatever. Just like trading or giving them their dope, taking their money, and then immediately stealing it back from them. Hilarious. I am not a huge Alien fan. I've seen Romulus. That's it. I've seen Romulus, and that's it. I do like the allusions to Alien in other franchises and stuff. Like what is it? There's a movie where they basically, the one dude gets infected with a parasite and they're trying to remove it like surgically. It's like, it's down to his leg, and then he's like, get it off. He's like, we're gonna have to cut off the leg. It's like, no, don't let them cut off my leg. And then it starts moving back upwards, and they're like, it's going to his testicles or whatever. And he's like, cut the leg, cut the leg. Turns out all of the parasites are like weak to Selsun Blue, the freaking shampoo. I did enjoy Romulus though quite a lot. The one dude though that was like a complete asshole to the like half human bot dude or whatever. The way he died, I almost burst out laughing in the theater, which was it was really funny. I was like, yeah, kind of deserved. Styling on me with this trombone thing there. Did not expect that. I thought I parried part of it. Oh well. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Volbano just took me I think a lot of the bosses, Nexios, took me a while, so just be patient. Just learn some of their movesets. Honestly, that's really the best advice I can give. I definitely got frustrated at a couple of them, like Maluka. Maluka was super annoying. But then after defeating him the first try, I don't think I struggled. Then I went back and farmed him for his like chaos set or whatever, and he was the easiest boss like ever. Weird how Souls games do that. That hitbox though. I had a plan. 1986 Alien movie. Is that... Oh, they've all been meh. Yeah, I've heard that. I have a buddy who's a huge Alien fan. Like, he has a xenomorph, like, on his shoulder, I think. Tattooed. And he said basically the same thing. He's like, yeah, some of them are really hit and miss, but he enjoyed Romulus too. Prey is an incredible Predator movie. Oh, see, I haven't seen any of the Predators either. Alien versus Predator or anything like that. For a second, I thought you were talking about Prey, the video game. On that space station where the little creepy spider crab things, I think they turn into other objects. Like, they can morph into other things. That was spoopy. I haven't finished that game, though. No more of your doot-dooting. Your doot license has been revoked. Okay, presumably because we went through the hole, I don't think we can't get lost, per se, in the labyrinth. Because there's a lot of blocked paths, and then we went through the hole. So if we go back into a hole, I think we're going backwards. Alien versus Predator was awful. Dang, that's tragic. That's like, because that's like an iconic... I don't know, it's just an easy phrase to say, like, yeah, Alien versus Predator. Alright, so I assumed it was good. I am going back through and watching all of the Star Wars movies recently. I finished 1 and 2 after I watched 3 in theaters again. So now I'm at the point where, like, I really should watch, you know, the original trilogy. But I've seen 4 so many times. And then I'm like, I don't know if I really want to watch 5 and 6. Okay, 1 down. Got a ton of little ads around him. Let's see if we can take those out first. Prey is on Hulu? Okay. Okay. Might have to give it a lookie. I don't know. I'm just generally not like a TV movie guy in general. Like, the most that I watch is anime of sorts, but otherwise, especially theater movies, I'm like, oh, nothing's really interesting right now. I've heard Sinners is good. The Minecraft movie is a miss for me. Didn't even think about it. They're like, they announced it, they said it was live action. I was like, nope. I think this guy really does have a ton of ads. Come on. How many more? Is that it? I think that's it. Thank God. Okay, let's see if we can take him on now. Yeah, I'm only interested in taking this guy out because I don't think he'll respawn. So hopefully running through here will be easier later if we die. Yeah, what? Defeat all unstable automats. Like, all variants of them? Neat. I felt like I was missing a lot of stuff by not doing the side missions, so we're doing pretty good. not missing as much content as maybe I thought I was. Dill Pickle, did you start the Bucket Lord mission in Lords of the Fallen? 2 hours in, you might have been able to reach Bucket Lord. The whole quest line, which isn't super complex from what I've looked at it. Because I've finished it multiple times now, I'm like, okay, I want to get the other achievements if I can, so guess I have to do all the NPC quest lines. Although I don't know if there's trophies associated with those, actually. What's the purpose of... Do you think these unlock eventually? Like, do we flip some lever and they, like, move all the spears out of the way? Because they're, like... I mean, I could easily crawl under that gate. Ooh, hello. Okay. Whole other way this way. Or not. Absolutely pointless area. Makes sense for a labyrinth, though. It's got to have dead ends. Alright, now he's damaged. He's going to try and explode. Yep. Go ahead and do your crazy move that hits from behind. Somehow. There you go. I'm unlocking all these shortcuts, but we have taken a number of twists and turns. Okay, we're back by the hole. I'm like, I have no idea where I am. Dead end. You're in the area right before... Oh, before Skyrus Bridge? Oh, so you haven't even fought, Pietà. Pietà, the whatever, on the bridge, yeah. She was super easy. She gave me a struggle for a while, and then I, like, figured out how to parry her. And I was like, okay, easy. Oh, you have fought Pietà. Okay, never mind. I almost feel like a cult member being, like... I could feel... It's not that I like Lords of the Fallen, but I want other people to play it so that way they can suffer just like I did. Kind of looks familiar. Familiar because I've been to the Palace of Versailles. Briefly. Walked around the gardens. Not the entirety of the gardens, because A, that's huge. B, you have to pay, like, more to explore some of the gardens or something.
Do not be late.
Don't worry, monsieur. I will not fail you.
Very well. As for the rest, everything is explained in this letter. Mesdames, the die is cast. In a week, God willing, you will be in Vienna, and the children under the Emperor's protection.
I do totally understand, though, not wanting to play. So if you bought it, you should have gotten it right on the Steam sale, right? For 67% off. That's the only time I could justify it.
Monsieur, to what do we owe this honor?
Mesdames, we are in grave danger. In Paris, the people are up in arms. I've been informed that the rebels are marching on the palace.
What do you mean?
There is no need to be alarmed. You are to be taken to Saint-Cloud and placed under competent protection.
Right now, I'm trying to do... I haven't played it for like a week or something, but I'm trying to do the third ending. And I talked about that ending with boats last time we streamed, or the time before that. So funny, because I went for the Condemned class or whatever. You get like the spiky helmet, you're basically naked, you got like a loincloth, and then you have buckets for weapons. The buckets are so good, dude. People, I think, are underestimating the buckets. I finally got like a catalyst for umbral spells, which is what my whole plan was. I was like, umbral ending, I'm gonna do umbral spells, and there's a poison weapon which increases your base weapon damage and gives them like poison attributes, so that way you can start poisoning people on the buckets. Amazing, so good. Testicle. I hate it when Souls-like games give you a weapon right at the end of the game. I know that there's New Game Plus, but I hate that. I'm like, dude, this weapon is either amazing or like... Well, most of the time in like a FromSoft game, they're actually garbage. It's like, but I'm already set. I already have my build.
Bon sang, Aegis, here you are at last. You've come at just the right time.
I don't want to have to build a new weapon.
Children, we must get going.
No, no, we can't. I can't.
The children?
Charlotte and the Dauphin. They are here, upstairs, in the Queen's room.
General, you and I both know what is coming. You must take them to safety post-haste.
Was the Dauphin not Royal Orpheus?
Madame de Polignac. What happened to her?
Something strange is going on here. The automats will not come within 100 paces.
The king's orders, no doubt. He wants to protect his family from his own automats.
Sadly, Gabrielle got it into her head to explore the area to gauge the size of the enemy forces.
Has anyone said let them eat cake?
She left so heedlessly that she was captured before our eyes, and we couldn't do anything.
Is that a thing about the French Revolution? Let them eat cake?
They went towards the palace.
Run and get the children.
Or are you making a Portal reference, like the cake is a lie?
I will take you to a place where all three of you will be safe.
I will help Madame de Polignac.
Dieu te vienne en aide. You are her only hope.
Don't delay, Aegis. Our companions are ready to take the palace.
Sorry, just that animation was it was so like robotic in nature. Just the I don't know, the swivel. It was too clean, but at the same time too swift.
Something has changed. The bond that tied me to the Queen.
Uh-oh.
That compelled me to protect her.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay. Woo.
It's been broken.
We're gonna go assassinate the Queen? Let's go! The real threat was us all along. I knew it. I'm on fire. Yee. This clearly goes somewhere much further than I thought. Got Big Man, we got Gunner over there. Can I get up to him? Only from the other side, of course. Let have cars. Ooh, there's another dude on the way up. They really don't want me killing this guy. How is that not an attack? It looks like an attack every time. It's just an idle animation. Get up here, Violin Man. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Whoa! Never seen them do that before. I can play this game all day. There we go. Parry me? Well, I'll parry you. You parried the parry? No way. I'll just have to parry the parry of your parry. Yo, dog, I heard you like parrying, so I parried your parry. God, I hate this guy. Don't know why, but I struggle so hard with his like timing on parrying. Psych is what I would have said if I wasn't a god gamer. Let's go! This way didn't go anywhere. They've got this whole There's that whole area there, and then this is progress here if we jump across there. Maybe. Perchance. So let's go this way first. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. Ooh, okay, another echo. Transformers 2007. Is that the one with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox? I haven't watched any of the Transformer movies in so long. Or Marvel, for that matter. Yeah, I don't know if I would call Marvel CGI ass, but I don't know how actors do it. I don't know if I could do that because, like, they have a green screen and then it feels like they have very few props overall or anything because it's all done post. Everything like you see, like the whole cityscape behind them or like projectiles and stuff, like, yeah, I'm just like, I don't think I could act properly without some of that happening as I was acting. ...2007 was also the peak of Michael Bay's era. What has Michael Bay been doing these days?
The key, Adonais. The key.
I gave it to you earlier. Please, it's no matter. Once again, we were treated to a charming show.
Oh, it was much more than that, Monsieur de Vaucanson. This automat is a masterpiece. A mechanical marvel. It could do much more than dance, ne croyez-vous pas?
Why does the King Louis... He's the 16th, King Louis the 16th. I think I was saying the 14th the whole time, because I never got a good look at the Roman numerals, but I think pretty sure is actually the 16th. He looks so much like the Comte de Calistro. And I don't think they're brothers, because the Comte de Provence was supposed to be the king's brother. Okay, I knew he had ads somewhere. I was like, just one dude, not even like an unstable boss fight. I knew there had to be another one. Or more robots and stuff, but they were actually kind of hidden this time. The Dauphin's Labyrinth, specifically, which I'm pretty sure the Dauphin was controlling Royal Orpheus. So we're gonna find like a... Oh no. No. Wait, okay, wait, this is different. I thought did we not go into the labyrinth from here? It's different. Why is it different? We made our way all the way back here, and now there's all of these shield dudes. Does that mean I made progress? They don't have guns, I think, so we can just kind of chill on the side. Where am I? Okay, I've been here before. Can I go through here now? Iframes, let's go. Holy cow, that's a lot of automats. And just like that, we don't have to worry about them anymore. Ooh, Vestal. I wonder where we're gonna fight the final Titan. Maybe like an interior courtyard kind of area. Obviously, it has to be a pretty large open area. We actually have all the keys. Let's go. Did not think that we were gonna get more module keys. Let's see. What other... We've got destruction, which should be just straight physical damage. Considerably restores health every time we do... oh, I forgot that we had that. Doubles the duration. Increases physical by... That's pretty good. We got one recently, did we not? Now... this frost damage typically is not an issue. I don't think we need to do anything with that. I think we might just go with damage. Yeah, let's just go for a direct upgrade from efficient charging grade 2 to efficient charging grade 3. This is another shortcut back to this Vestal, but we gotta go down. Practical effects are still king. Dude, I had no idea. Practical effects are so good. Because, obviously, people praise, like, Star Wars, especially the original trilogy, for its original effects, or its practical effects. I had no idea that they were still using so many practical effects in the sequel or the prequel trilogy, sorry. Because I saw a thing about Revenge of the Sith on Mustafar, like right towards the end, right, where they're having the duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan. The lava flow on Mustafar is a practical effect. I was like, what? No. And they were explaining it, and so they created this like huge, like super long flat table, covered the top with a plexiglass kind of thing. So it was completely transparent, see-through. And then they had like red, orange lighting underneath. And then they had to create this viscous liquid thing. I think they used cornstarch because it was semi-transparent, like translucent. And it was really thick. Because, you know, when you mix cornstarch and water, you get like, what is it, a Newtonian fluid? But theoretically, if you like slap it, it becomes solid. The force on it is makes it a solid, but in reality, it's a liquid. So that they made that for the super thick like lava. So it was orange because of backlighting, and then they used cork. They used like seared, burnt, or like maybe just like colored cork of various sizes, like crumbled. Some were like 2 inches in size, some were like a 1/2 inch. How did that grab hit me? Did you see that? I was all the way like over here and it grabbed me. Dude, stop. So yeah, I was amazed. I gotta say, practical effects, I think I agree. Practical effects are king. CG's cool. I just like, I appreciate CG because you can do more with it. Theoretically, you can almost effectively create something from nothing. And I appreciate all the CGI artists' hard work. But yeah, sometimes movies these days, they're just all CGI. Like, yeah. You could then argue the same thing about animations. It's like, well, these Disney animations, it's just CGI. It's like, yeah, but it's stylized like that. It's supposed to be like that. They're not trying to mix real life with something else. And there's a lot of just abandoned picnic sets out here. feel like something's gonna jump out at me. The very quiet, empty back area here. Like, there's not even any items or anything. I'm surprised I can run through these bushes. Weird. Really weird. I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna push child. Guess I'll just follow the path, because after all that exploration through those bushes, nothing was there, so... Oh. Yay, more dogs. I guess this would be a good time for, like, the grenades, right? Alright. Now go ahead and explode while all your other pals are right next to you. That would be stupendous. Yeah, that works. It was a weird encounter. Especially because the one dog that was supposed to explode didn't really want to. I am stuck. What do we got? What do we got? Let's have a look here. Assess. Step 1. We got a couple buffing crab drone things. Well, I don't know if they're buffing. There's just a bunch of them. Ow. Could be worse, though. Gotta get my stamina back here. Who needs true combos and cross damage and fulmination to, like, stop robots in the track when you just kind of stagger your hits a little bit and the game's like, okay, so I just got hit, so I need to like not react right away, and then well, I just got hit again, so alright, we got another subliminator, so again, more healing, which actually works out for us now because we do have enough health to justify having the subliminators. That's kind of how I judge my healing Estus Flask thing. If I have a lot of them, that's always good, but it's better when I have low health. Or like a smaller health pool. Smaller total health pool. And then when I can increase the healing on it, that's when I'm like, okay, this is great for the end game. It's always better, but it's good that I have this. Wow. Good for when I have a large health pool, so I don't have to use as many, right? You just... There we go. Got him. Gotta take out these ones with, like, the faces on their backs, because those are the most dangerous ones with the guns. Oh, like that. Just like that, we're on fire. Bada bing, bada boom. R1. Sidestep. R1. Sidestep. Never fails. Watch me do that to the final Titan here. Absolutely style on them. Okay, again, super huge super empty area. Kind of like this area right here. There's 2 bots that I can see. One right here, one right there. That attack has not hit me for the longest time. Kind of makes me concerned. I don't know why. Alright, clearly we're going to have to platform over to that side from this side. But first we have to get up on that side. The cook. Oh, the cook almost cooked me. Easy. The slight variance on, what is it? It's probably like the forger, the butcher, and I guess that guy, the cook. Adds a little bit more depth to the game, I guess. Okay, one of these gates might be open. This one might be open. Okay. Wrong way, the other way around. We gotta go to the left there. What was that shot, my guy? Didn't even try to aim it downwards, down the staircase at me. Okie dokie. Rudimentary platforming. Thank God that this, you know, these random stone pillars were here. And also that fountain was the exact height that we needed to get across. Okay, this is a shortcut, right? Yes. That was quite a long expedition around. So a welcome shortcut indeed. Wait, we have another upgrade? Oh, that's right, the subliminator. That dev cars. There we go. I assume that this is gonna be... Oh. There is a seam. That's funny. Like, you can see that there's like a little bit of a flicker in the seam of the door, like where the 2 doors would meet. But if they don't intend to open, why would they bother having that? Makes it seem like they're individual doors for a model, as opposed to a texture across a flat wall. Another echo?
Madame, the Estates General brandish the threat of rebellion. There is plotting.
Oh, definitely King Louis XVI. Okay. Glad we cleared that up.
They are making pacts. A number of representatives of the nobility and the clergy have taken up the cause of the Third Estate. As for my army, there is not a man among them I can trust. That is why I have made new arrangements for you. From now on, the Swiss Guard will no longer be protecting you.
Then who will, my love?
Take a look for yourself. Be assured you are in sturdier hands.
Whatever do you mean?
Isn't that Claudia? Monsieur Vaucanson's dancing doll?
I'm still not sure if King Louis XVI was actually, at least in this game, I'm still not sure if he's actually a bad guy or he's just kind of misguided.
This is Her Majesty the Queen. You are now to serve her. Make sure no harm comes to her and obey the orders she will give you.
Madame, I am at your service.
Bartolessa? He can speak. This makes no sense. This is sorcery.
Make no mistake, Madame, it is science. which we owe to the work of the
So did they stole Vaucanson's dancing doll
which will soon be made
and got the daughter to pilot it? Question mark. Because are we suffering in one of those coffins just like all the other people we've saved? Woo! Wow, lever. Lever. What does this do? Doesn't this just... Ah! Wee. I see.
Someone is expecting me. I can feel it. I must prepare for the worst.
Oh, okay, here we go. We gotta kill these two dudes. And then we are golden. Because this is... We're totally fighting the last Titan there. Can I, like, maybe freeze one of you guys real quick? That would be swell. Okay, there we go. Easy. Ah, what? He unfroze and immediately kicked me. Bruh. Chillax. It's just a joke. Okay, so if we replace the lever, which is perfectly fine, by the way, we got a replacement lever, and we didn't even use the lever because there was one right there. All we had to do was pull this cog back into place. Ah, I knew it. I knew that we were gonna pull a lever and then all those spears were gonna go away. Okay. Is there... No other Vestal, but I assume we can go rest at the carriage, and then that'll refill our oil burette. We only used one, but best to have as many as we can. We'll just run straight past the dudes that respawn that we just killed. And then we'll be Gucci gang for the final boss. Let's go! Hey, also, neat little accent with, like, the fan. Kind of makes me think of the Steel Rising, like, loading screen thing. Oh god, I really thought that they would de-aggro a little bit more. Is the handmaiden to the queen, like, operating this one? She's got a slick rapier that's like wibbly wobbly. Also the peacock kind of tail feathers, which actually is a male thing. Only the male peacocks have that kind of like coloration and stuff. What the hell was that? Beam! Oh, beam! No! What? Genuinely, what is that? That's not like a status effect or anything. Ow. That's okay, actually. We can just heal off of that. Is she like sharpening her blade every time? The hell was that? Oh. Oh, big explosion. Oh, she's like... Okay. Ooh, okay. No, 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 nope. I despise that. I, in fact, loathe that. I was dodging away, and for whatever reason, the game was like, you want to dodge into the line? It's like, no, I really don't. Thank you. went straight past me. That's crazy. Okay, that's kind of fair. The beam does, you know, emit to that same point. Is that an attack? Or is she charging? Like, what is she doing? Oh, she is actually doing big girl damage now. Parried it, first try, never seen that move before. Not even worried about it. Little sad I don't get a little bit more time to damage her after I immobilize her, but, you know, you live and you learn. Parried it again. She's too large. She just hits right over my head. Wowee. What a final boss. Hey, and we saved whoever was controlling it, which I have to assume was that one lady. Or handmaid, the queen's handmaiden. Oh yeah. At least she didn't kill anybody. Everybody else was like, the horror, it had to be hell itself because of how many people I saw slaughtered at my hand. Wow, well,
in vain, dancer. You're not long for this world.
Is there a secret boss that I need to take on? Like as the final boss? Because why am I making that sound? It sounds like a snake slithering.
Oh, see how the Aegis turns against its master.
Do it. No, he must stand trial for his crimes. Kill him.
You are not my master, tyrant. You never were.
I am quite happy to concede this point, but what about the Count? Have you forgotten that he gave you life and whispered the order that animates you? Look how he runs, the coward. Do you understand what he has in mind? La pauvre enfant, sleeping so sweetly, she won't be dreaming for long now.
Gasp, are we one of the children? Oh no.
Don't move.
The time has come to set you free, Aegis. This whore's soul.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. We were powered by
Adieu.
Whatever her name was. What?
I don't want.
He had so much time to get out of the way. Or not get out of the way, he had so much time to plunge the dagger into whatever her face is.
Nice. The sun is rising. And you have slept for far too long.
Also, she didn't capture the comp still.
Just as you
Truly the worst ending.
You are like the flowers that open in the morning. I know you, mon ami. We loved each other.
What?
Vous en souvient-il? You gave me your heart.
What?
Please, let me give you mine today. Vivez heureuse, Athenais. For it is happily that I leave this world.
So this had the soul of some... So Athenias is controlling Aegis, theoretically. But Aegis has the soul of Athenias' lover, which was like Laudia? I believe I remember that. Because that's like one of the first dudes when we went to Valcroissant's workshop. He thought it was like his daughter or something. Ludia. There we go. Lydia, Ludia, same difference.
What?
Yeah, this must be like the generic like ending. There must be a true ending where you wake up her and are still alive somehow. Unless there's only one ending to the game. Because I can't imagine. I think the only other thing that I would have had to do was like complete all of the random side missions. But I don't see how that would have helped Ludia / Aegis.
It is now up to us to wield his scepter. In this trying time, crucial decisions must be made without delay.
First and foremost, we must take back Paris.
And how do we do that, mon Dieu? There are automats everywhere, and they are constantly regenerated by their crimes.
We just bring back Aegis.
Cagliostro has fled, but he is leaving a trail of blood. I doubt he will survive his injuries. As a result, the automats...
What do you mean? What injuries? What injuries? We just pushed him out of the way.
No reinforcements. And since I'm sure that Parisians will no longer venture out into the streets, the machines will soon have no more souls to harvest. Sooner or later, they will no longer be able to move, and par la grâce de Dieu, will become inanimate objects again. It's a matter of days, weeks at most.
Mais ensuite, once peace has been restored, what of the kingdom?
This is indeed a crucial issue. Leaving the nation without a government would expose it to the greatest danger.
Worse, it would condemn it to civil war.
Eh bien quoi, monsieur? Can you not govern together?
Unfortunately, the disagreements that divide our assembly run far too deep.
Did not think that it was going to go this far into the politics in like French Revolution itself after the protagonist is gone.
I believe I am the person who is best suited to exercise power. Of course, I will only hold office for as long as it takes to set up a new assembly and a government of the people.
But of course, but that has never gone wrong, right? Nobody's ever been like, give me emergency powers.
What have you done that would convince us to let you
Supreme Chancellor Palpatine surely didn't do that.
Monsieur de Robespierre, you have our full attention.
Monsieur, I rest my case.
Very well. We must now make our decision. I pray that each of us shall respect this decision and set aside our personal interests for the sake of peace and the common good. Who among you approves the appointment of Monsieur Maximilien de Robespierre?
Huh. Yep. Well, there's that. I feel like Lafayette is another choice, potentially. They just reused the same guillotine that was in the Executioner Titan.
Citoyen Robespierre, Consul of the Republic.
Citoyen Louis de Bourbon, former King of France. In the name of the French people, in light of the innumerable crimes of which you have been found guilty, the members of the National Convention, meeting as an extraordinary court, have voted to sentence you to death. The sentence will be carried out on the hour. Now that justice has been...
Is he gonna escape somehow?
The nation is ready to hear your last words.
Comte Cagliostro comes back somehow?
My loyal subject, since you must lead a lamb to the altar, since you must offer a sacrifice to this new France that you intend to found, I will be that sacrifice. How dreadful this world
Graceful.
is, where beauty is doomed to fade and flesh decays. I found no consolation in this world. I vainly thought I was giving our souls the gift of immortality beyond our mortal.
Bruh. Oh, classic.
My sworn enemy, influenced.
He actually said, like, once I realized the weakness of my flesh, I was disgusted by it.
Alas, I have lost this fight, and am branded with the mark of murderer. Life, even more than the crown, was heavy for me to bear.
I have suffered too long under the thumb of nature, which I despised. As a child, I saw my older brother die. I lost my father in the prime of...
Weak villain, though. Dude, I hate that. They're like, oh, this nasty thing happened to me when I was a child, or like earlier in my life. So I decided to take out like the whole world or like the whole country because of it. And it's like, what kind of reasoning is that?
My death will not unite us. Of this I am certain. For I, in my misery...
Can anyone even hear him over all of the, like, the angry mob shouting?
Lay me down on this board, Vertu. I will sleep now. Sleep at last. And not to dream.
Alright, King Louis the 16th, gritty to the fucking execution block. Very clean. Now, the only way for them to do this properly is if as soon as, like, they do the sound effect for the guillotine dropping, like, you don't necessarily see it, right? But as soon as it drops, cuts to the credits. If it doesn't do that, F tier game. Seems like Athenis doesn't really want him to be executed as well. I don't know why. F tier game. It didn't do it absolutely immediately. Like, plus I don't know how. I've never seen a guillotine like in action before, but I feel like it should have been faster than that. I feel like it was too slow. But it should have gone like, tink boom, like credits right after that. Can I speed this up before? Nope. Nope. Well, there you have it, chat. The entirety of Steel Rising base game. We managed to do every single Titan in the game. We did not do every single side mission because I feel like a lot of those were just fetch me this from this area to then take it to somebody else at this other area. Maybe I was wrong. Give it a miss, probably, if you thought about getting it after seeing me play or something. I would not, unless it's heavily discounted. The areas feel kind of empty. They are beautiful, but they're kind of empty. Exploration is kind of lame because aside from the echoes, all you get are consumable items. And then like an average of maybe like one weapon per area. Gameplay is very stiff. It's very... I don't know, it's kind of comical in a way how easy all of the Titans were and everything. So, yep, my recommendation is just kind of give it a miss, unfortunately. But I see some of the things they were going for, and I like the backdrop of the French Revolution. It's kind of interesting. So, anyway, we are pretty early today, but I don't have anything else planned because I wasn't sure how long it would take us. I genuinely thought that maybe these last two bosses would be a lot harder than they were. We, might take more than one attempt to kill them. So we're gonna go ahead and end stream for today. That way I can plan for another one this Thursday, as well as work on some videos and stuff here for you. So thank you everybody so much for joining me. Dill Pickle, Zayon, Nexios, good to see you again. We hadn't seen you for the last couple. So Zach does stuff poorly over on Twitch chat as well. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. Everybody say it with me. Like the stream if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and if you haven't already subscribed, it really helps me out. Let's go. All right, I will see you next Thursday, or this coming Thursday even. But until then, goodbye.